Once upon a time, there was a little cloud named Fluffy. Now Fluffy loved to play. He'd float, and he'd giggle, and he'd do tricks with his friends. But one day a big gust of wind came along, and it blew Fluffy way up high, and then it blew him way over yonder. Now Fluffy was scared. He didn't like being alone. And as he floated past a big blue sky, he cried out, "Oh, I'm lost. Oh, I'm all alone. What am I gonna do?" Then Fluffy saw something. It was a bird sitting on a branch, and the bird was singing. So Fluffy went over to the bird and said, "Excuse me, can you help me? I'm lost." The bird looked up and said, "Well, hello there, little cloud. I would love to help you, but I'm in a hurry. However, I do know someone who can help you. If you follow that path over the hill, you'll find a butterfly. She's very wise. I'm sure she'll help you." So Fluffy thanked the bird, and then he went over the hill. And sure enough, there was a butterfly sitting on a leaf. And when she heard Fluffy's tale, she said, "I'd like to help you, little cloud, but I have to collect pollen for my flower garden. However, if you go down that path and take the third path on the left, you'll meet a mountain. He's very strong. I'm sure he'll help you." So Fluffy thanked the butterfly, and then he went down the path. And soon he saw a friendly-looking mountain. And when Fluffy told him he was lost, the mountain said, "Well, little cloud, I'd love to help you, but I'm a little too busy holding up the sky right now. However, if you go behind me, you'll see some tall trees. If you climb to the top of those trees, you'll be able to see your family. They're floating just beyond those trees." So Fluffy thanked the mountain, and then he went behind him, and sure enough, there was his family. They were so happy to see him. And Fluffy learned that day that it's okay to ask for help when you're lost or confused, and that it's always good to stay close to your family. And with that, Fluffy and his family were reunited, and they all lived happily ever after.